Anyway, hello and welcome to Froch on Fighting with me, Carl Froch, a.k.a. The Cobra. And I'm absolutely delighted to be joined with Naseem Hamed, Hamed, a.k.a. The Prince.
Wow.
That was right. I know that was
I
right.
love that.
Listen, I'm a fanboy.
I love
I'm going to
that.
try not to be a fanboy. But
why not? You can be whatever you
I
want.
can, can't I? Listen.
Be yourself. That's what I want you to be.
Yeah, I'll be myself.
And that's what I like.
So I've got a little script, but I'm just not even going to bother with it.
Yeah, forget that.
But we're here for the film Giant. I watched it last night, actually.
What did you think?
I thought it was brilliant. Absolutely loved it. My wife loved it. She was crying at the end, and
it was emotional,
great.
yeah.
It was emotional, yeah. There was a particular scene which I want to get into in a minute, but
yeah,
just fantastic film. But I was watching. I had License to Thrill, Natural Born Thriller, the little VHS tape.
Oh my
I was watching
God,
them.
you
I
remember
still got them
them?
in the case. Yeah, I love, mate. Remember them? There was like, was it HMV back then or was it Virgin?
Yeah.
Buying the video, all excited on the bus on the way
They were
home.
good though, weren't they?
Wicked, like really good.
Yeah.
And the book was wicked, wasn't it? The book called Wicked. Bet you don't even remember, do you?
There was a book called Wicked. Yeah, I can't remember
so
who did it.
I read that book.
But
as
do you
well.
remember the other film called Prince, Who Is King?
Prince Who Is King? Yeah, I do. There's a couple of videos that was there, but I like the ones with the short clips of your
Natural Born
fight.
Thriller, yeah.
Natural Born Thriller and License to Thrill.
Yes.
And that's quite fitting with Pierce Brosnan being James Bond. But
Oh,
anyway,
yeah.
what got you into the movie? What got you to agree to do this movie about yourself and Brendan and your career?
So the truth is, I didn't know anything about it. In fact, only until the movie was fully done,
Yeah.
I just thought I was with a friend who I recently only met, and I said, "Listen, contact these people. They've made a film about me, but it's got nothing to do with me. So what I prefer you to do is get onto them, and just tell them the least they can do is come to Dubai. I'm in Dubai right now. We'll book a cinema, and let me watch this film. I want to see it."
Right, so no.
So I didn't even.
No initial involvement with you. So
Nothing.
They obviously made a film. So this film, I suppose it is about you, but it's about Brendan Ingle.
It's
well.
about a fighter and a trainer.
And a trainer. Okay.
So it's about us.
Yeah.
But it's more Brendan because that they've only got
Yeah.
the real side that they've got fully supported
side.
is from that side.
So for clarity, then you'd not been approached and said, "Do you want to do this film?"
No.
The film was made and came out, and you was like, "Oh, film about me."
So all I thought was
crazy.
I knew at the end of the day, there was talks about people wanting to do a film.
Yeah. Okay. Fair
And
enough.
I thought, you know what? It's not surprising.
It's not surprising. Listen.
It's not surprising, but I just thought, hopefully, when somebody does it, they're going to do it right.
And was you pleased with it?
Now, it's hard, Carl, to watch something that you wasn't involved in.
Yeah.
To enjoy something knowing you had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
But
okay.
regardless of that, there was parts of it that put a smile on my face, that brought a lot of memories back.
Yeah.
And there's parts of it that I disliked.
Yeah.
But the ending, what you just said about you and your missus,
Yeah.
loving that ending, and she was emotional.
Yeah.
Me too. And I actually said to the director, I said to him, you know what? That last part was such a great part.
Are you referencing the conversation between you and Brendan that never happened?
Yes.
Do you think
I
that's
said to him, I only wish that really happened.
That's what I was about to ask you. Is that a conversation that you wish did happen?
I wish,
Yeah,
because
I thought so.
I don't know if you know, but I tried Carl for years.
Oh, really?
To get in touch with him and to meet him, and he
So
wasn't.
you reached out.
He wasn't having it. Reached out
really?
so many times, did not want to know. So I just thought, look, it's not meant to happen.
Yeah. Do you think that if that conversation did go happen, do you think the director got it right? Was that the gist of what would have been said around? I know it's not going to be that
I think
accurate.
it'd have been deeper than that.
But it would have been a lot deeper. But in terms of the points, because I've been involved in contracts myself, and I've been involved in litigation myself with promoters, and not my trainer. I was with Rob McCracken my whole
You had a good trainer.
professional career.
He did you a good job, Robert McCracken. I liked him.
Yeah, well, you had a good trainer as well, a great trainer. Somebody who was,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
1,000,000%. I don't know. They're both from Irish backgrounds too.
I think they are, yeah, McCracken,
Yeah.
because his family,
Yeah.
100%, yeah.
So Spencer McCracken.
Spencer, Adam, he's got a younger brother called
so-
Jake.
yeah, but Spencer
Yeah,
was looking after my son Adam.
Oh, was he training for a bit? Was
yeah. And
he knows boxing well though, Spencer. He knows the game.
He's a
He used
good
to
lad.
fight as well.
Yeah, but when you're bringing back that point of that last scene,
Yeah.
and would there been anything else said from me? My main thing would have been just to just let him know that, look, if I upset you, forgive me, and I apologise, and I don't want this to be between me and you. This went out way too much in a bad way, and it never got sorted out.
And how accurate was it at the beginning when he spoke to you about the contract and the details? Was that correct? Because you was a young kid, weren't you? You was a baby, like 10 years old or something.
I was about 11, 12.
And did you have that conversation about?
We had that conversation.
Yeah, to me, I'm not.
But it wasn't done once or twice.
No, right, okay.
It was done.
Yeah.
Like,
'cause that's a little bit intense, that.
Yeah, it was done for years because he wanted to plant that seed.
All right, okay.
And that tells you a lot. When you read into that, it tells you a lot. It's sad that something like that could be on his mind, but bear in mind, he had an issue with Harold Bomber Graham leaving him, and he had Harold's contract.
Oh, is that the guy that was in the car that
and
beginning of the film?
Yes.
Right, so I was thinking who's that, because he didn't mention his
because
name.
there's been, it wasn't only me
Yeah.
in that gym
Of course,
that left.
Of course.
Like, there's many fighters that leave many trainers.
Some fighter he was, Harold Bomber Graham. Awkward, horrible. Bit like yourself.
He was.
But you punch like a mule for a featherweight as well. It was
Yeah.
a massive banger. But anyway, let's move on, because we could talk and reminisce for years.
Yeah.
Like, literally. I could talk to you for hours and hours. And
I know you're a fanboy.
big fanboy. And what are you laughing at? Listen, I don't mind. I don't mind being.
But
You're
do
the
you know?
reason.
But
Go on.
do you know? At the same time, we're a fan of you.
Well, listen, you was at the Groves first fight. And you were shouting two hearts.
God. Oh my God!
And I didn't know if he was on my side or against me and the stoppage, and if he was like, was it stopped too early?
Well, I'll let you know.
Who did you back in the rematch?
I'll let you know.
Yeah, let me
I'll
know
let
now.
you know this.
Tell me to my face.
First of all,
Giving it the big one.
this young little Nottingham lad that was nothing came to my home city, and I took him out in my Ferrari.
And you know that Ferrari you
And
took me
I-
out in?
and
I ended up buying one because of that.
because of that.
I got the Stradale, the Challenge
my
Stradale 360.
God. Don't tell me.
I've got it in my garage now. It's got a name.
So listen, the day that I took you out, and you was chuffed. I loved the fact that you was happy about it, and that you was
signed
just,
all my bits.
You was just about to turn pro
That's
and
right.
start your successful career.
Yeah.
And I just thought, I wish for you the best, but the fact that for me, Nottingham, which we call Shottingham, it's only up the road from us.
Yeah.
I would have rather definitely wanted a northern person to be. Sorry, I didn't know him. I knew you. I wanted you to win that fight bad. I'm going to be honest.
The rematch or the first one, or both.
And I met him recently. He was so nice. He asked me for a picture.
Yeah. You can blame me. He's only human.
So we had a picture at some awards where I was presenting Frank with an award.
Yeah.
But I tell you this now. I've watched so many fights. But that shot that you hit him with in that second one, in front of 80,000 people,
He knows. He knows. Big
that
shot.
was some shot, that call. The thing is, you said it, that you were going to do it.
Yeah. I did.
And
I
that's
meant
what I love. That's what I loved. I seen you recently, having a conversation with Andre Ward.
it. Yeah, it's good
And
to
you-
get that off my chest. A couple of
Yeah,
weeks ago.
I'm glad you did that, but he was an unbelievable fighter, by the way.
Tricky, awkward.
No, but not
Horrible.
just tricky, awkward.
No,
He-
good fighter.
He was skillful.
He was, yeah.
He was clever.
He was.
He was very clever, him. And listen, did you go 12 rounds with him?
12 rounds, yeah.
Don't you think that's an amazing
150 and
achievement?
113 on 2 scorecards. 1 round away
Don't
from
you
it.
think that
It was
was
wider than that, though, to be fair. But no, it was good for me to do that and go the distance with a champ
Yeah.
like that. He
I'm
stepped
gonna
up
be
to light
honest.
heavyweight.
You will know this when I tell you this. You were very limited as a fighter.
In terms of skill
In my
set
eyes,
and
yeah.
ability, yeah.
Yeah, in my
I did
eyes.
win 2 ABA titles. I won a medal in the World Championships, but It was all
Don't be giving it the big
fitness.
one.
No, but
Telling me what you won.
I mean, what did you win
I'm
as
telling
amateur?
you something now.
You didn't do senior amateur, did you?
I only won 7 national
Never boxed
titles.
for England,
I'm
yeah.
not. Listen, let me tell you this.
Yeah, go on.
Let me tell you this.
Tell me.
For me personally, you pulled off the impossible.
Hard work.
So did Amir Khan. For me,
Khan couldn't take a punch though.
no.
Big difference,
No,
yeah.
no. That's a big difference with you. But when I said to you, you was limited in ability, you made up with it with your heart,
Absolutely.
with your determination, with the will to win. You couldn't turn you off. You wanted to win so bad.
That's right.
Now, when I watched you in the first Groves fight, I couldn't believe that he could hit you like that and knock you down the way that he did. And you was gone.
Almost.
No, you was gone, but one of the great things about fighters that are champions, like you and me, is we find a way to win.
That's right.
When you saw me on my back in Madison Square Garden in the Kevin Kelly fight 3 times,
And my heart was pounding at home, screaming at the television.
and
like
you're just thinking, get up.
Yeah.
They're the times
Yeah,
that you
exactly.
must have thought at the end of it, fighters always find a way to win. Champions. You won that fight. You end up winning that fight. The referee stopped it. And I was still like that whether he should have stopped it or he shouldn't. It were like that. I don't know what you believe about that. But for me, what seals it off, that you can't talk about it anymore, is what you did to him in that second fight in front of 80,000 people.
Rendered him unconscious and close the chapter on that stuff.
This is what I mean. And I'm telling you, it's going to be hard for you to find a fight
I think that's why
that
I
somebody
retired.
else did that.
Yeah.
You did the best thing after that.
Retired at the right time.
Yeah.
But listen,
And
let's talk about
I've
you.
seen you shouting out.
Because I don't like to talk
I've
about
seen-
myself too much.
I like talking about you too, though, because listen, you're a world champion and you did amazing in your career.
4-time world champ.
4 times.
Hall of Famer like yourself.
I knew you were going to mention the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I know.
I was going to ask you your biggest crowd, but you've killed that
But you was 4 times. I was 5 times.
5 times.
But you know what?
Obviously.
It means nothing. Hall of Fame,
The Hall of Fame says it all.
it says it all.
Right, your fighting style. Low guard, chin in the air, leery, confident. Was you like that from a kid? I've seen fights, I've seen footage of you as a kid. But
Yeah.
was you in there believing in that confidence?
Yeah.
Or was you kind of faking it until you got there? Was you all, you know what I mean? Was you in there fully solid believing that I'm going to smash this kid and I'm confident? Because I was a really nervous fighter. So
Was
I'm
you
envious of that.
nervous?
Really nervous.
See, I was the opposite.
You
Carl.
totally, I thought you was. So
I was-
I'm glad to hear that.
Honest, I was talking about it earlier. 0 nerves.
Yeah, zero. That's crazy. That.
Just
crazy.
pure excitement.
Pure confidence.
in
Yeah.
thinking, you know what? I can't wait to show you what I can do.
Where do you think you got that from? Is that what it was? Just wanting to show off what you've got?
First of all, I love to win. But it wasn't about winning, Carl. It was about how I won.
Yeah.
I wanted to win in such a, knockout fashion.
Well, it was the razzmatazz, wasn't it? It was the entertainment value.
It was
that.
everything.
It was that got me back into boxing. I stopped boxing when I was 15 as an amateur.
But why did you stop
Moved
boxing?
to Newark. My mum got a pub in Newark. My stepdad started working in the pub. The gym was miles away. I just fell out of love with the sport.
Yeah.
And then when I moved back to Nottingham, when I finished school and started college, I walked
Yeah.
back in the gym. I was like 18, 19 years old. And I was thinking, my life's going nowhere. I'm doing nothing. I was watching all your fights and just thinking, that's just, and when I got back into amateur boxing, my guard was down here. You look at all my amateur fights. That uppercut that scraped the canvas from out of range,
Yeah.
that won me a bronze medal in the World Championships. I was the first amateur from England to win a World
Yeah,
Championship
but
medal. And I was losing
It
fights.
should have won you a gold.
And I was
Carl.
like, yeah, but
bronze
the guy...
is not good enough.
No, you're right, 100% right. But the Russian
Don't
kid...
talk to me about
The
bronze.
Russian guy in the semi-final, who was big and strong, about 35 years old. I was like 21, I think.
Yeah.
But that big, dirty, horrible uppercut
Horrible.
from out of range. You said
you-
horrible. I used to throw it out of range and catch him on the chin and then couple out of range, arms down,
That's
slip.
one thing that you had, though. You
And
had the power.
I lost that as a pro, or Rob McCracken
You
sort of
schooled
engineered
it
it
in a
away.
bit. You brought it in a bit.
Well,
yeah.
Jermaine Taylor flattened me in round 3 in my first world title defence, and it was like, right, I can't have my guard too low. You had that style your whole career,
Yeah.
right up until the point when you fought
I loved it.
Marco Antonio
My
Barrera.
son Sammy fights like me.
Yeah, I've seen him. Sammy's
But go on.
talented. You fought Marco Antonio Barrera. I spent every last penny on the £700 flight. I could only afford to stay in the Circus Hotel. Me and my brother and a good friend of mine, Jason, 3 of us.
Wow.
And we had our last $100, and there was a Mexican kid next to us in the crowd saying, $100, my man beats your guy. I'm like, no, Joe, $100. I'm like, I need $100. So Lee ran to the cash machine, took it out his credit card.
You're joking.
We had 100 quid each. And I was watching
Yeah.
it thinking, he's not right. Even down to the point where you came in on the ring. and
Everything was wrong.
Somebody chucked beer on you. Me and my brother
Yeah,
went.
no people talk
Me and
about
my brother
that.
went to try and find the guy, and we couldn't get to that section because we was in the back. Trust me, we went
You
to get
tried
him.
to find that
because
Mexican.
then you tried to get on the top rope, and I thought he can't do the somersault because his gloves are wet.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
he's
yeah,
slipping.
yeah.
And I thought he hadn't done the front top rope flip. That's going to
Nothing.
break his
Listen,
rhythm.
everything.
It killed me. That did.
Everything that could have went wrong.
I'm a
Cole.
proper fanboy, aren't I? Even my hairs are standing up on my neck. But
It's all good.
I'm really sorry, we have actually run out of time.
we ain't got time, have we? Can we roll and
But
can we roll and close it?
let him finish though, because this is personal to me now, and the way he's just described everything, I can't just have him just leave. He's just told you his hairs are standing up on his arms,
It is cutting in with.
and his hairs didn't even stand up for 80,000 people in Carl.
So
Carl.
that fight, you 100% categorically was not yourself in that fight.
No.
It wasn't yourself, and that's. I mean, you tell me. But the training, was it the split with Brendan? Was it the whole desire?
Nothing
for the
to do
sport?
with this split with
No,
Brendan.
nothing to do with
honest.
that.
Listen, there was no. It was impossible to prepare because 8 weeks to lose 2.5 stone was virtually impossible.
Really, is that what happened?
And
Okay.
I've been through this in this room before and
See, I
said,
never knew that. 2.5 stone in 8 weeks. So you was.
could you lose? Could you be
Nah,
strong at that?
I struggled at £10 when I was 10 to get down.
I swear to you, I remember going to training camp the first day. Oscar Suarez, who was my trainer then, he said, right, let's weigh you. And I was 11 stone. And he said to me, right, you're going to have to, we 100%, we've got this nutritionist, you're going to live on 500 calories a day. That's all you're going to have. Steam rooms, saunas, the gym twice a day. And all I knew is from the start of training camp till the last day of training camp of going to Vegas, I still didn't make the weight.
Yeah.
I was still over. So I was so weight drained and it was dangerous. But I just always thought in my heart there was no way that he was going to knock me out or stop me. And I always thought that he can't go 12 rounds without me catching him.
Yeah.
And if I catch him, I'm taking him out. Imagine I knocked out 31.
Exactly, a monster puncher. But you can't go into a fight like that thinking you're going to
No
him,
way.
especially when you're
No
not
way.
fit.
But you know as well as I do,
Yeah.
what happens in boxing is they dangle that carrot, and sometimes you look at it and think and realise you can't go and rob 10 banks and get that money.
No.
And then moments come around. I shouldn't have took that fight. There's no way that anybody that was sensible around me should have said to me, listen, just take your time. Fight on your terms. I was looking for him for 5 years. He avoided me, Cole. He wouldn't have anything to do with me. Because he knew I would have done him properly. But
I would convince you would have done him. And you was only 28 years old when you retired.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well,
by
listen-
that time,
Yeah, go on.
my hands
Hands were
on this
sore,
were
yeah.
finished.
Yeah.
My hands was. I don't know how
Your punch
you
so
are
hard.
now. You're.
Yeah, my hands weren't too bad. I had a couple of operations on this hand.
Yeah. See, I didn't have no operations, but
Yeah.
my hands could.
Just painful. Yeah. It's horrible when you're sparring and training your hands.
It's
like that.
horrible, man, because they're your machine guns, and if you've
Absolutely.
got no bullets to put in them and you can't use them,
Yeah.
it's like, why do it? You can't.
Well, listen, we're here to talk about the film. We've run out of time. I'd love to get you on my podcast.
Of course you would.
Moving forward, we'll get.
But maybe
we'll
I'll
get
have
you
a podcast soon. I might
Absolutely.
invite you on.
Listen, get me on any time. It'd be a pleasure. I'm going to, out of respect for everyone else that's waiting and for yourself and the team, I'm going to close it off. So it's been great to talk to you. Let's get on in the future. I'll come to you, whatever. We'll have a chat. But well done with this film. I know you wasn't involved at the beginning.
But I'm here to support
I think
it.
he's done you proud. And I know it's shortcutted a lot of things and cut a lot of stuff out, like the Tom Johnson fight, the fight early on in it against the kid that knocked you down. Was it Bel Castro? Dropped you?
Yeah, no, I dropped him 3 times.
Yeah, who was the guy from the tall guy? Tall Irish kid. Your first time you've been dropped.
Wayne McCullough.
And you jumped up off the floor. No, Wayne McCullough, early on in your career. You can't remember, can you? It's all a big flash, wasn't it? And then big knockouts. Early on in your career, you got dropped and you got up to win.
Daniel Alessia, the Puerto Rican. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
That was the first knockdown of my career.
Yeah, from that whole...
That's what I just got sponsored by Adidas.
And then you got dropped.
And I got dropped in the first
you got up
fight.
to win, didn't you? So it don't matter.
But that knockout was an amazing second round knockout.
Absolutely, it was wicked. It was brilliant.
Yeah, but listen,
And you did it
I'm
with
so
style
happy to
as
see
well.
you today.
But no, absolutely. Listen, it's been a pleasure, man.